The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome back.
I'm Ariana.
And I am Brittany.
And this is
An
A&B Conversation. Another week.
Another week.
We have a very special guest with us.
Period.
Woo-hoo! It's our first guest of season 2.
No, I know that's right.
Welcome,
Right.
DJ Liberty.
Right. Period.
Thank you for coming on the pod.
Thank you for inviting me.
We
Of
are
course.
so excited to have you. It's been a few
Right.
weeks in the making.
Yes.
Right. We had you on our calendar.
Right. Yeah, you've been booked in. You are booked in.
It sounds like when I'm talking to my friends, they're like, "Can you hang out?" I'm like, "Yeah, let me pencil you in on this day."
Yeah. Period.
It's tough,
But
yeah.
not this one.
No, as soon as she told me, I'm like, first time I can get a Wednesday off in July. Let's book it.
Yeah,
No,
you're
for
in.
real.
You're here.
Right. It's hard
You're-
to get people on Wednesdays.
It's hard to get people on Wednesdays.
Yes.
But anyways, new
Anyway.
episode every Thursday at 6 p.m.
Period.
So, DJ Liberty,
Yes.
how long have you been DJing?
9 years.
9 years.
Damn.
What is your least favorite song to play? Or your least favorite request at the moment?
It's a bittersweet.
Mm.
It's bittersweet.
Okay.
Because I can't deny that it's a good song, but I'm a Drake fan, so when people ask for not like us, when people
South
ask for
Ave
not
Family
like us,
Matters.
but you know, I can't help but just
No, it's so good. Like I'm like,
It
it is so
is.
good. I'm like, me, Brittany, have loved Drake my whole entire life, but that is my shit.
yeah, I can't deny it.
hate
That's
to
a good
deny.
one.
Hate to deny it.
Like,
That's a
it's
good
so
one.
good.
So-
Did you just see? I think it was this week or the last few days. Serena Williams said it's the song of the summer, and I was like, "Oop,
I've heard a
He
whole
name
people say
dropped her
that.
too in that song.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm. I mean, there's nothing worse than your enemy putting your ex in a song, and then you just got to hear it, and then her promoting it.
Yeah, and I think it's nominated for like a Grammy, or there's a potential for a Grammy nomination. So
That don't feel so good.
no, because I mean, like, you know, that was always Drake's MO when like being in a beef is like making a banger.
Yeah.
Now for him to
He
be on the
is
Get
receiving
ate
end,
up.
like,
No Diddy.
yes,
You
Oh,
are
man.
so booked and busy, like you said. Getting you in on a Wednesday was hard.
Yes.
Yeah. You're killing it.
I love that
Yes.
for you.
I
I
know.
see you around every flyer.
Yes.
Yeah. What event aren't you doing right now? Is there anything you're like hard passing on? Like, no, you could count me out. Are you doing it for the check?
No, it's not for the check. For me, it's actually never been for the check. And I think that's why I've even like stayed with certain places or keep going back to doing certain events.
Yeah.
I really just love the music. Like, I always got into it for the music. It was never like wanting to be popular or wanting to be known or,
Right.
you know, none of that type of thing. It was definitely like the music thing. But,
It's truly your passion.
Yes.
Yeah.
One thing I have been trying to do, though, is just like incorporate more off days for myself. So, like, at least like one Friday or Saturday out the month now, I try to say, like, this is off.
That's it. Yeah, you're
Right.
off. Yeah.
And like I'll either use that and go like listen to other DJs, or you know, use it as like a self-care day or a date night.
But even listening to other DJs is that's work. You know, like you're supporting your peers. Like I commend you for that because
I don't really look at it as work though, because
No.
like I still like I just go in it, and it's not like I'm going there to study them. It's
Yeah.
just genuinely, oh, I know where they're gonna be at. I know what type of vibe it's gonna be. That's up my alley. So yeah, let me go.
me
there.
going to all your events. I know what it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be up my alley.
Thank
Right.
you.
You don't have to be the party. You
Yeah.
can just enjoy the party.
Yes, yes.
And you were the DJ for my prom birthday. In 3
Yes.
words, how would you have described that experience? And I know
3
that,
words.
you know, I booked you as a DJ, but I also booked you as a friend.
Right,
so I made it
right.
a point that you had to have drinks with me at my birthday.
You were definitely near the booth, shot o'clock. But no, I would say your birthday was definitely fun, lit,
Yeah, for sure.
and I guess fashionable. That was like that was the first time I got to wear a suit in a while, and I loved it. I loved it. So
Sexy.
yeah,
We
I had
we
the
put it
glasses
on.
I was like, yeah, I like this.
Right.
So yes.
Is there any, like, a specific way you prefer people to reach out to you to book you? Like DMs, email, like your phone number, like...
All the above are fine. I've gotten a lot better with responding, because there would be like a few times where like people would like write me on Facebook Messenger, and that's my least used app.
Outdated.
So like I'll go on there and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, missed this experience, missed opportunity.
Right.
Yeah.
But yes, no. Email, phone number, Instagram. I'll definitely try to get back to people in a timely manner, and I'm gotten a lot better too with just like, before I give people an answer right away, I'll be like, hey, I'm driving. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not driving, but I've ran into that issue before where, like, I accidentally double booked myself. And that's, like, a hard thing, too, to tell people because, and I'm not tooting my own horn, but, like, when somebody reaches out to you to book you and you say yes, and then you have to go back and be like, hey, I'm sorry, but
I can't do your
I said yes to somebody else first, and I accidentally overbooked you. In most cases, people are very understanding. I usually, it's probably happened about twice, and I caught that error very early enough to say, hey, I know so-and-so, they're just as good. If you want to go that route, here you are, but yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, because that is so generous of you to be like, I'm sorry, and my friend's available. Like, not you send people up to bat. Like, that's great, though.
I'm a solution person. If I'm coming to you with a problem, I'm also coming to you with if you want to go this route.
Right. What's your sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Period.
Yeah. What about
so
you?
is her mom.
Oh, my mom is a Pisces. I'm an Aries.
Ooh.
And I'm
Hot
Sag.
Fire.
Yeah, you're
a lot of
fire.
No, baby, yes. I feel like it's a cool balance though.
Yeah.
Like me and my mom, like we're just alike in so many ways that we just kind of balance each other out.
Okay.
Like it's good.
Do you go home and cry every night or just most nights?
It's gotten better.
Gotten better.
But yes, no, I enjoy being a Pisces.
What are majority of your friends?
Fire. A lot of fire.
Right.
A lot of fire.
Because your best friend, he's a fire sign, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of fire.
Yep.
A lot of fire.
Love that for you.
Yes. But I also have a lot of air signs in my life as well.
Yeah. I love that
And
too.
Earth. So.
You're well balanced.
Right.
Not you being the only water sign in the mix, though. Okay.
Yes, but I grew up in a household of all water signs. My mom's a Scorpio and my little sister is a Pisces. So
Just tears and just conflict.
conflict, conflict and tears. Cause like you hurt me,
That's
but I didn't wanna
Scorpio.
hurt you back, but yeah.
What is the craziest event you've ever DJ'd, or in your opinion, the craziest event? Because I know you have DJ'd. You've DJ'd my turned up crazy ass birthday party.
Yes.
I know you DJ at schooling events, elementary school events. Like you
Yes.
DJ in the club scene. So
Yes.
what is the
Parties.
craziest
Okay.
one you've DJ'd yet?
I don't know if it's the craziest. Maybe it's the most obscure. I always
Okay.
tell people. I got to DJ a breastfeeding event before.
I know that's right. What
Yeah.
kind of music you play?
That's always the first question.
Right.
But it was top 40, and like the way that like the event went was I want to say it's either coming up or just passed, but there's like a National Breastfeeding Day,
Yeah.
and like at a certain time all across the globe, women breastfeed. And like this event was actually put together to kind of help people with breastfeeding, help new moms. But the type of music that I played was top 40, like, stuff that you would hear on the radio at the time.
Was it a lot of white people or like? And are they like moms? Like, is it breastfeeding moms that are breastfeeding, or are
were
they
they
just women?
8-year-olds getting breastfed? Because
Or
that'll
like-
tell us the demographic right there.
Or is it just like women? Like just, but you can't. Never mind. But anyway,
No, the dads were there too.
Okay.
Yeah, like it was different. It was different.
I did not expect a dad in the mix.
But there were dads there. And like they were actually like new moms.
Okay.
And there were some moms who had they were just I guess very good at it, so they were there to kind of guide.
Right.
Guide the other moms,
Okay.
but it was like a nice mix.
Right.
There were no 8-year-olds.
Top
were no
40 of
8-year-olds.
what? Like top 40 songs ever, or like top 40
At the time.
Current. Okay,
Yeah, at the
top
time.
40
Okay,
current.
So yeah,
Okay.
like there was like some Drake in there, like Ed
like
Sheeran.
Kiss 98.5.
Yeah.
Okay, heard.
We are not in affiliation with any radio station.
No, but
Yes.
I'm crying.
Well, I'm an
That's
open
good.
format DJ, so I kind of like try and be able to mingle a little bit.
Right,
You know,
right.
it's like
all the things. For all
like
the
without
people.
you know trying to judge people. I kind of look around and guess what people would like, and then when I play a certain song and I see like a head bop or a two step, I'm like, all right, we can keep in that lane.
Right.
Right.
But yes.
Right. Okay, period. I know that's right. You DJ'd at our friend's son's birthday party, and I was like,
couldn't help but dance.
These 14-year-olds knew our songs, their song. They knew every song that you could ever think of. Like R&B, like 90s. They knew everything. And I was like, damn.
Yeah. Like I said, I was like, if she didn't tell me it was middle school, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Hell no. I would have thought that it was me. I was enjoying the music. I had a good time.
Yes. But it was dope. I mean, they put me on to see some new songs. I'm like, oh, I gotta download this.
I know that's fucking right. Them kids was
Getting
yes.
I'm gonna hang out with them.
Yeah, they were definitely having fun.
Shout out to the youth.
No,
Shout out to the
literally,
youth.
they are guiding us into
yes.
I'm not sure where they're guiding us, but I like it.
We're following.
I like it so far.
Is there any pet peeves you have as being a DJ in a club scene? Because I know that like Britt said, the youth got it.
Yeah.
But I know 21 to, I'll even put us in it, 33 plus can be obnoxious as fuck, especially when we're lit. So is there any pet
Bro,
peeves?
them 35 to 45s. I tell you much.
So naturally, like I'm a very nice person. I'm a very friendly person.
That's
people gravitate towards me, and I like that. But it becomes
to an extent.
It becomes a point where it's like everybody wants to be in the booth and like get like known as like knowing the DJ kind of thing, and I'm like. Just don't spill nothing on my equipment.
Right.
No, right.
And, like, there'll be times where, like, when somebody, like, will bump my elbow. And, like, I'm very big on transition. So, like, if you bump my elbow and now something sounds out of whack, I'm like, all right, gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
So don't overcrowd the booth if you can't handle yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
What environment do you prefer? Like, what is your favorite environment to, like, DJ? There's, like, parties, or they're, like, good events, or, like, clubs. Like, what do you prefer? Like, what's your favorite?
Yeah,
I guess you don't have a preference because you gonna say yes. But
No, I love anything really that's like heavy R&B based.
Okay.
Like that's probably my favorite genre.
Right.
And like you can do so much with it because like there's that the genre where like R&B and hip hop collab, so you can even sneak some of those in. But just really anything R&B.
So like
based.
more of like a loungy kind of,
I
like.
love the vibes.
Yeah, me too.
I love the vibes. Don't get me wrong, the turn environment
I
is
was
cool.
gonna say, put on some trap music and I'm like the plum fucking fool. I love a trap song. R&B, I'm like, I'm in my feelings, about to start rage texting people, and then some slide texts are coming out. Like,
yeah, she's aggravated. Anytime I put on R&B, she's like, no, change this right now.
I literally am like,
My friends are like that.
I love an R&B mix. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm a lounge person, anyways. Like
Yes.
I like to hang out. I like to have drinks. I like to
Yes.
give the
love
vibe.
the
She
club.
loves the
I will
club.
die in the club. Shout out to the club scene. Shout out to club rap. Like, long may we rave, because clubbing is a dying art, and I really needed to come. What?
It is.
When I knew clubbing was dying when everybody was showing up in flat shoes. I was like, what
I just
happened
seen
to?
a post about that. Actually, a woman was on TikTok. She's like, I'm 34. She's like, do I need to come back and show the girls that
This is how we do it.
You're supposed to be in heels.
Yup.
Like, you're supposed to show that them ankles are strong.
Mm-hmm.
I was laughing, but I'm like, yeah, like
Everybody's in a flat.
It's
Some
very
type of flat
sneaker.
shoe, a
Right.
sneaker, a
Yeah,
flat, a
sneakers are
slide.
crazy right now. Yeah.
Yes.
I miss those days. Ugh. Long may the club scene rave and live and reign. Like, ugh. I miss going home with my ankles swollen, my toes swollen, just up, my whole hip hurt because I'm just in heels. A time was had. A drink spilled on me. A stolen item with me, allegedly. Like, a time was had in the clubs. Ugh.
Yes.
I've had too many dying club scenes for me, so
I still got a couple
that's my
more left
problem.
in me.
I'm saying, I haven't given them up yet, but it's hard when it's not the same. Like Britt said, the youth is taking over a little bit, and they have their preference.
I'm gonna sound a little old when I say this, but phones.
Yeah, no, dead ass.
You know,
I miss the day where phones would get lost in the club. Not they're strapped to you and the whole night is Snapchatted.
The whole night, it's just a lot of.
If I have to tap through your Snapchat, like,
oh my god, them
for the audio only listeners,
the tiny bubbles. Oh my god, as soon as I seen 1 million tiny bubbles across your head, I'm like, you know what?
It's like, did you
can
really
have that
fun?
one.
You didn't have fun.
I could try back in 12 hours and hopefully it's different.
Yeah.
Hopefully the bubbles disappear, get bigger.
Like, I was just reflecting personally this year, and I'm like, I went to Houston, I went to DC.
All cities we get in
trouble
in.
Like, I went to all these places, and like, I barely have any
memories.
Memories in my phone from it. I'm like, it's just so important to put your phone away,
be present,
and be present. Like, enjoy the music, enjoy the people. Like, there's so many great people. So
yeah. Have you ever been on anybody's Snapchat or social media and you were annoyed about it? Or like they painted you in a different, or they painted you in a different light.
Woo!
You can drink to that.
I can admit, yes.
Because I'm sure working in the nightlife and having a personal life balance can be tough because, you know, things can be blurred and situations can go haywire quickly.
And like with me, like I said, like I'm open format. I'm well connected with like a lot of the schools. So I would never want to jeopardize that like
relationship.
Yes, because of a night out.
Okay.
A night out. I feel like a lot of people understand that people are human. Nobody is perfect.
Yeah.
And I do have my fun, but
boy, do you ever.
But yeah, no, there's definitely been a few times I'm like, why would you post that? Why would you post that? Like, there was a point where I was saying, if you don't have a picture of me sleep in your phone, we're not friends, because I fall asleep anywhere. I've fallen asleep in the club, like sitting on a speaker. I've fallen asleep in the club. Me and my friends, we did a group trip to New York City, and they were just shopping forever. I fell asleep in the Louis Vuitton store.
A cozy chair on taking
yes, listen, I could fall asleep.
Don't go to sleep.
Right, yeah, don't sleep on the pod.
No.
Don't sleep on the pod.
Just kidding. Wow.
Now, currently, what is your favorite ass shaking song to play?
Ooh.
You know it's gonna get them shits tooted and booted up.
Ooh. I like Wannabe.
Okay.
Period.
With Meg and Glow.
Yeah.
And Cardi. I like the remix.
Right.
Yeah.
Go me. Go
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. That's definitely one of the ones where, like, when you hear it, girls be like, oh my drink.
You gotta give up.
Literally.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites for sure.
Right.
Have you ever been fired from a venue?
Have I ever been fired? No.
That's good.
No, I've never been fired. There has been like times where we mutually agreed, okay, let's take a break. But I'm a very professional person, and I'm very big on like, showing up and executing what I was hired to do. So I've never been fired, but there's definitely been times where I've said like, all right, I need to take a break. I need to take a break.
Right.
Have you ever taken a break from a place you've played sets at reoccurringly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you do that?
Yes. One thing that I try to avoid is like becoming stale. Especially like at the club scene in Buffalo, you got to play like a lot of like pop, and there's like certain songs where they're off limits. I'm very big on energy. I understand when you hear a certain song, it kind of
you can't play Nuck If You Buck in some of the
you
white spaces. Because I'll start knucking and bucking.
So yeah, like
it's my anthem.
I come in the club shaking my
right, throwing these blows, busting these heads.
You really can only play that in certain places,
right?
Certain spaces.
But so yes, I try to be very selective. And again, one thing I like to tell people is like the Bruno Mars and the Justin Biebers, we don't see that anymore. So it's kind of hard to stay and like, even like when I do school dances, like thank God that, I've built a strong enough relationship where they're like, we trust you as long as it's clean. As long as it's clean.
Don't have these kids turns off talking about
As
fuck
long
my mama.
As long as
Because
it's
they
clean.
still want to listen to fuck your baby dad too.
They do. And like, I found a clean version, but I'll be like,
but that's like,
right. I'll say, I'll either use my judgment. I'll be like, I can't play that.
yeah.
And I used to work, with the youth, so a lot of them know me, and they'll be like, okay, we know, we just thought
we know what to get.
Right,
Yeah, it
but,
didn't hurt to try.
In some senses where I'd be like, okay, that's not the worst song. I'd be like, if a teacher approves and you could bring a teacher to me to say yes,
right. Right.
I guess it's like kind of like to deflect blame.
Right. She said I could do it, so I don't know what happened.
Do you not like when people do give you recommendations or bring things to you?
A hard request.
I know like a lot of DJs are like, don't fucking tell me what the fuck to do.
Or do you have a straight set that you get through and then take requests? Like how does your flow work?
Right.
Yeah.
So with me, I actually like requests because again, I have a very diverse group of people around me where I know you can look at someone and think that they like something and their favorite song is completely different. So when people come up to me and request a song, especially for a private event, it's like, these people, these are your friends or your family. So I'm definitely open to suggestions. I just don't like when it comes to 5 songs in a row. It's like,
I'm not your assistant, bitch. I'm gonna play my set.
It's like, I definitely, I know what I'm doing, but I'm definitely open to recommendations, especially when they're putting me onto a song I either don't know or forgot about.
This was that.
Right.
I love those moments.
No, for real.
Is there anything from the club scene back when we all started hitting it hard that you wish would come back?
When you start hitting the club hard,
I was a goody two shoe.
I know this, so I'm like,
I genuinely waited until 19 to go to Canada, and then I waited until 21 to party over in America.
Okay, right, okay.
And good for you, because we cannot say the same. Shit.
But what would I say that I would like to come back? I guess just genuinely going out to have a good time.
Authenticity.
Yeah, now everybody
present.
is so big on having a section and skipping the line and having
don't
a bottle.
Don't sub me. I know the DJ, the bouncer, I know security, and probably the bartender. I'm not waiting with that. Are you nuts?
There's nothing wrong with that. But, it's more so when
the
people...
experience of it.
Not even that, because again, I know the experience, especially when I go out of town, we're very big on, we gotta have a section.
Very much.
I get it.
Yes.
I love the sparklers.
Right.
I love the sparklers.
Right.
But we also genuinely have a good time, and it's just
Right.
so often where you see people, try and carry themselves in a way where they're better than somebody because they're standing on the couch holding a bottle that's $50 at the corner
They're
store.
going there for the section, right? They're going there for the section and not having a section because going and getting a section because you're there. You're going because there is a section and that's what you would like. No.
So I seen a meme and it was people act like buying a section is like owning land. And that made me laugh because that is very true.
100%.
No, for real.
I've seen men act a fool with a Bel Air bottle, and I'm like, nobody is drinking that.
You're about to go shit for 8 hours when you
if
leave
you
here.
don't projectile vomit because those bubbles tore you
That
down.
bubbles is gonna fuck you up by 3 o'clock in the morning. No, ma'am.
And anybody who knows me, I'm a very good gift giver. When I'm buying a gift for somebody,
is that your love language?
That is one of my love
I was like,
languages.
you buying sections for gifts?
Because we've been friends for a minute.
I did buy a bottle. I did buy a bottle for a friend before, but I have no issue with that. But when it's me, I be doing the math.
Yeah, the math, no math. The math.
I know this bottle in the store is $60.
Literally, why am I paying $495?
And then you got a tip and
no, for real.
Yes.
They don't
tip
even want to
and
bring
beg
you
for a chaser.
juice.
They do not want to bring you orange juice. Bitch, I didn't even want orange juice. I wanted cranberry, but bitch,
my
give me
God.
something.
Yes.
Listen, we went to a club that I will not name in Buffalo. Was it last year or the year before that?
Was I with you?
No, you were not. It was
I know
when
what
our
club you're
friends were in
talking about.
town.
Yep.
So we went to this club and we're like, okay, yeah, y'all, let's get some bottles.
Mm-hmm.
We at least got 2 bottles or whatever.
And they were
it was
expensive,
a group,
one was
2 or 3 bottles.
1942, right?
Yeah, so I think we got 2 or 3 bottles, whatever. So we're waiting. We're sitting by the sections. Now this club, I don't think they should have sections for sale.
Yeah.
That's I am not their PR. That is not my business.
Yeah.
So they do. And it's about 2. So we're it's so many of us, we need to. You know what I mean? We need to.
Wait,
but they're
was it Or was it?
I can't see what you're saying. Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I agree.
They are giving love seats in a heated
in a hot ass
It is very
atmosphere.
hot in there.
It's hot as fuck and it's small as
Yeah.
shit.
Again, for the purpose of the pod, we will not be airing out
disclose
because I do
that.
go there kind of frequently.
Yeah, it is fun.
And it's
it is very
fun.
fun.
Oh, it is
It's
the most
a
ratchet
good ghetto
fun.
ass time. But
If you want to be seen,
You want to
everybody's gonna
shake
be
your ass
there.
and sweat? Go for it.
Very much. Listen, they brought out our bottles. 2 big ass motherfucking black men. Here's a bottle. Here's your sparkler if you like it. No juice, no ice, nothing else.
Do you remember what you guys had?
Like what drinks we had?
Like what type
Or
of
the
liquor?
person.
Like the type of liquor? No.
Oh,
Because that's important.
It was tequila.
Okay, because I was gonna say like drinking
Maybe
dark
like
without a
Casamigos,
chaser.
maybe.
First of all, drinking without a chaser. I'm a chaser person.
Like at least need some. I don't need a chaser.
I'll say
but-
you're amongst the wrong people.
Right,
'cause
I don't need one, but
I'm
I
a chaser
would like
person.
one, especially if it's like a
Hot.
bunch
If-
of us
if
and
you're
it's
sweating,
hot.
yeah.
Like, and you're also
This
spending.
particular club has little to no circulation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
and also it's hot, and if the bottles are so expensive, yeah, bring chasers
Or ice,
bring
at
it,
least.
bring
I need all
everything.
my money's worth.
There were no cups, like, and y'all dead ass wrong for having like for the price of what. We literally gave back the bottles and left.
Oh, wow.
Like, it was over for that. Like it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was really ridiculous.
Yeah, that club,
That was not the last time I went there though.
was the last time you went there with me, and then I
Possibly yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure yes.
I did think
Yes.
that the yeah. Anywho, cheers to
A
the
good
nightlife.
time.
Yeah, cheers to getting through the club and just shout out to the club life.
Shout out to the club.
What?
You said you do try to take regular breaks.
Yes.
Is there any set day of the week that you're like, I prefer to be my break?
I like Sunday.
Mhm.
Sunday was
So good.
Sunday has been like a family day, or like date night for me.
Shout
And
out
just
to
really
shout out to the missus.
Shout out to the
Anyway,
missus.
I know that's right.
But yes, I kind of use that day as definitely like a reset. I know during the summer, Sunday Fun Day is very big up here.
period.
So- and I,
If not any other day.
I participate as well, but I definitely use that day as like my day where I can sleep in without feeling guilty, and plan, for the week ahead. So yeah, that's the biggest. But again, just at least one Saturday or one Friday where I can, if I'm up to it, go and listen to other people.
Yeah. How often do you have to like adjust or tweak your set, or do you do it when you're at the venue and you see the crowd and like, what's the vibe?
I have gotten very particular with like my folders and my crates, as the DJs would say. But I definitely try and download music almost daily.
Oh wow! Okay.
I mean, because music is just coming out, that frequently.
Crazy.
Like, and I again, like, sometimes like I DJ for kids, and like their attention spans are way different than adults.
They messed up the music industry because songs used to be 5+ minutes, and now they're less than 2 minutes.
150.
Yeah.
It was like a minute 20,
1:30.
and I'm like, damn, this ain't even a callback. Like,
Right.
it's
So
not a ringtone.
I'm just constantly kind of looking out for what's the current TikTok trend, or what's new, who's up and coming, and just making sure that I have that song. I don't like when someone comes up to me and I'm like, oh, I don't have that, so I feel defeated.
Right. Like,
I don't like feeling defeated.
All right, so we're gonna rapid fire. We're gonna give you a genre of music, and you gotta tell us your favorite out of that genre
Ooh,
to play. Would you like a shot beforehand?
a shot.
A shot.
I mean, we can take one just cause.
Listen, we gotta do it on the pod.
I don't know how rapid my responses are.
That's
gonna
okay.
Be.
You
That's
know,
me as
you.
fuck. I need like a second and a
I'll
half.
throw something out and be like, that is not the truth.
I like
Every
a
single
lot. Like, like, how am I gonna pick my favorite '90s R&B song?
Oh, you got some.
Well, I think she needs one.
Oh no, I got a little bit.
Yeah, she has some.
Gotcha. Heard.
You missed us. Missed the wave.
Would
Cheers to
never.
the pot.
If I ever missed
Having
a
you.
shot.
Cheers to your sets, because aside from obviously booking you as my friend and one of my most preferred DJs, you kill it. Like, I can't lie, you kill it. You gotta see her sets, see her flyers. Make sure you follow her on Instagram.
Thank you. At the Real DJ Liberty.
Right. Well, we'll put it at that.
It'll all be in the description and it'll be out. But
appreciate
cheers to you.
Period.
Cheers to your talent. All right, so rapid fire.
Okay.
Titch, you got to join me in this because I might miss some genres, but I'm going to go off rip. Country.
Oh, my God.
Tennessee whiskey.
Ooh,
I know that's right.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
All right. Hip hop.
Oh, that's hard. Can we like narrow that down?
Yeah.
You can digest
okay,
it
so
as you need.
Let's 90s hip hop.
Juicy.
Ooh.
Yeah. Biggie.
R.I.P. Big.
Right.
R.I.P. Big.
10s hip hop.
Ooh.
See, I think you'd be like crazy to not go something Young Money. Something Drake in the 10s.
Exactly. I know, but like,
Right.
Bedrock was everybody's shit for a minute.
I still play Bedrock.
Do you still play Bedrock?
That's one of my favorites.
I don't think I've
especially
heard
on a
that in a
Friday.
long
Especially
ass
like button
time.
downs on a Friday.
Right.
Yes. 2010s hip hop. Nah, I'm gonna have to go with lifestyle. Yeah, Young Thug, Rich Homie. It's just nothing like, especially like when you like you're at that peak of like just feeling good and like liquor hitting.
Vibing.
Right.
I
and
love
then
that
now,
one.
and now,
current hip hop.
Current hip hop. My favorite song changes almost every day.
Does it? Really?
My favorite song
'Cause you're
changes almost
exposed to
every
so
day.
much.
Right. Well, we're today.
Right, where are we at right now? As of this week, where are we at with it? I can tell you my favorite this week is Kalani.
My favorite hip hop song right now, probably TGIF by Glorilla.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you know, when I'm in my car, you never know what I'm listening. I could be looking mean, but
You're listening to
I'm
opera.
I'm listening to City Girls. I'm listening to Miley Cyrus. But I'm
Not
gonna hold
party
the
in the
steering
USA.
wheel. Like I'm
she's
listening to
never
some
held
underground
again.
Gucci Mane.
Do you have a favorite house music song? See, I'm new to house music. In the UK, they
Yes.
call it garage. So me and my brother have become obsessed. So I got like,
Jada.
of course. So I have like a 6 to 10 song playlist for house music, and I'm like, this is my shit. And it's not like oonce, it's just like it's hip hop diced up with a little like pop beat in it, and I'm like, oh, I see what you did there. Razzle dazzle on her.
I'm not sure if this falls under house. Don't scrutinize me, you guys. But
no hate in the comments.
I love Clarity by Zed and Foxes. And I mean, I know it's got that.
It is house music for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Zed to do a house.
Yes. Yes, I know some people are very particular, like, no, that's, you know, whatever subgenre.
No,
like,
yeah.
You know, I don't know every genre, but
right. Good for you. Shut the fuck up.
No, I love Clarity. I always said, like, if I was to do my own personal top 100 songs ever, that would be in like my top 20.
Okay.
Sure.
See, and to segue into the next question, do you have a top 5? What are your top 5 songs of all time? It does not have to be things you prefer in your set, but things that matter, or songs that you prefer. So top 5 songs of DJ Liberty's all time.
I'm going to definitely say "Rock the Bells" by LL Cool J. That song actually got me into DJing.
Okay.
When I was listening to it one day as like a teenager, and like the way that like his DJ was scratching in the song, I'm like, I want to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
So
it has
that
influence.
one for sure. Essence by WizKid. That song,
literally. Ooh, it feels so good.
Yes, I say the same thing,
so
and like
good.
people laugh at me, but
It feels like peace.
Like home.
Yes.
Yeah.
It feels like
Vacation,
like on the beach.
freedom.
Like, yeah.
Like you can close your eyes and
Mm-hmm.
I could have a bottle of Dasani, but I'm gonna think that I'm drinking a pina colada out of a pineapple.
Yep.
If Essence is on.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That song just really does it for me.
Mm-hmm.
What else do I like?
You're at your 3. Come on, hit us with 2 more.
That's so hard.
That is
I don't know how you're
hard.
doing this.
It is hard. I'm gonna double down on Juicy.
Mm-hmm.
That song just makes me think of like a lot of my family members growing up. You know, I was a very heavy hip hop household, so
Yeah.
that was one of those ones where it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't not
For
play
sure.
it.
We
Yeah.
having a party.
And let's see, one more.
Your last one, the last of your top 5 all time.
All time. Ooh, this is tough.
Mm-hmm. No pressure.
Right.
No pressure. Mm.
This is gonna be a heavy
Yeah.
hitter. No pressure.
No pressure. This is hard. I wasn't prepared for this.
Yeah. This is hard. I couldn't do
I'm
it
trying to
if
think
I
of
were
one
you.
more that just really does it for me.
Right. Is it like a good R&B song that you love, or is it like a good like party song that you just have to play when you're in the club? Like,
Okay, when you put it like that, that kind of made me think of like that kind of make me think
Yeah, I
of
need
like
that too.
you know songs that like I know I never skip when they come on, and one of them is "Through the Wire" by Kanye.
Oh yeah.
That's like I get goosebumps every
it's
time.
so good. That would
time.
definitely be one of my top 10 songs.
Yeah.
Every
Top 10
time,
for sure.
like
Not
just
10.
the
It's top
But
10.
he also turned that into a gospel song, and it is like
yeah.
it's impeccable. Like I
Yes.
love that. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
Through the
also
Wire
am
for
like a
sure.
diehard
She loves
Kanye.
him.
Yeah.
It-
It's
it
like
is.
an ongoing joke. I think Kanye's my dad. Like I don't think my dad would ever be a Gemini, but like we're connected.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's our assured self-esteem or just our genius ways, but I feel a connection. So
Yes.
Through the Wire is
Yeah.
my shit.
Oh my
But I
God.
mean,
Yeah.
my all-time favorite song of like life is "Lost in the World" by Kanye. He made it
Okay.
originally as a poem for Kim, and he liked it so much he put it on a beat, and it's just like,
I didn't know that.
yeah, not you can look at. But the more you know.
You know, and I love a good music history lesson.
Right.
Mhm.
Yes.
Well, maybe
Kanye is like
Yeah.
he's one of my favorite. Like when I found out that Good Life sampled PYT by Michael Jackson, like that like blew my mind.
Yeah, I just recently started listening to some of the songs that Kanye has sampled. Like, I know I'm gonna botch the artist name, but I think it's like Labby Saffron,
Okay.
and I'm like, oh, like the things he sampled are like they're their own classics, and they're their own like just like throwback
Right.
golden songs.
And the
it's
way
like,
he does it in a way where like you really have to go digging. Like it's
yeah,
not so obvious.
It's not. Yeah.
So I yeah, shout out to Kanye for sure.
Have you ever considered producing or like mixing your own set or your own music?
I have, but it's time consuming.
Yeah.
It is very time
Right,
consuming.
I was gonna ask you if you like do like a Spotify playlist or like Apple Music playlist. Like you don't do any of those. You could sell those.
I've heard that. But no, like whenever like I'm on like a road trip, I usually do get designated.
You
aux
are the
cord.
on the aux.
Abby.
Aux cord. And that's kind of been like the thing since like high school.
Right.
But no, it's very time consuming.
It is very time
It's very
consuming.
time consuming, and I'm not a fan of doing anything halfway. Like I'm very big on
Commitment.
commitment and really studying and making sure that what I'm putting out is something I would want to listen to and enjoy. So
What's one of the goals that you have for yourself? Like where do you want to see? Where does DJ Liberty want to see herself? Like
Where's she
where is
going?
where is she going? That's a great question. You know, I used to have like a set plan. Like I wanted to DJ a rave in Ibiza.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a big goal of mine for the longest.
I
don't know
considered
if
it's-
I considered doing my 30th birthday in Ibiza, and I was like, us in Ibiza is not gonna mix. Like, I've seen the meme. I'm sure you've seen the memes of like people at the airport in the Ibiza airport. That body laying flat on the marble, just like trying to get the cold. Like that is the number. I've not been there yet, but
Yes.
I can dare to say it's the number one party city.
Oh,
Yeah.
In the
I'm
entire
what are you
planet.
saying?
I've seen
No,
Some
they
people- I get it, though.
they club day and night.
Yeah.
Like I
Mhm.
It's
like
like
Africa.
it's in my it's
Or is
definitely
it
like
Nigeria?
no, it's in Spain.
No. Not where is that at?
Oh, I was like, no, it's in Spain.
I know. I was no. I just meant like there's a where I can't remember where all the influencers went. If it was Nigeria or it was Africa, and they were literally partying from
Oh,
like
it's Lagos, Nigeria.
a
Yeah,
PM
you
up and
can't-
down.
yeah,
like,
I-
they're- like you
One
go
of the
to club in the
influencers said
morning.
she couldn't even pack wig glue fast enough from club to club. Yeah.
Yes.
That's how Ibiza is, and like
Mhm.
you go to a restaurant and you're thinking you're getting like a casual dining experience, and they're doing lines on the table. Like it is a fucked up ass environment. Like there's no rest for the wicked. And yeah, shout out to Ibiza because I can't wait to see you. I will be there soon. Like
let me
yeah.
know.
Listen, you know you're included on the trip.
Let me know. I seen a really good movie and like the person went there for like a spiritual journey. They weren't connected to the music. And I'm just very big on like energy and things like that. So I was like, if I could kill two birds in one stone, go and pray a little bit
Right.
And then get a
and
set,
get my
get a
energy,
set in,
get my
Right.
soul
get
cleansed,
booked.
and then go kill a set. That would be great. So
That's beautiful. I love
So
that.
that's coming soon. DJ
That's-
Liberty in Ibiza.
that's one of them. Yeah,
Mhm.
that or down south. I have a friend that lives in Atlanta, and she keeps telling me like, there's so many opportunities. She works in the nightlife out there.
Okay.
She's like,
Yeah.
come down here. I can get you in here. I can get you in here, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I've been scared to take that leap.
Don't be scared.
Yeah.
girl.
Fear is nothing.
Yeah,
Don't be
I don't know.
scared.
I like
Just be
stability.
careful.
Yeah,
I like to
yeah.
know.
That's the Pisces. That's
I need it
Pisces
guaranteed.
spirit, for sure.
Yeah.
But you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yes,
But
so
I love
it's
the
still-
growth that you have. Like
And the
I
goals.
love to have seen like you from like little parties here and there
Yeah,
to like seeing you just doing doing
Headlining
everything.
something in Ibiza.
Exactly.
yeah.
Like that's so good. I love that for you.
Thank
I
you.
really do.
Thank you. Yeah, I just had my my 10-year high school reunion, and they had asked
I know
me-
you went and shitted on them. You're still ugly. You're still stupid. You still don't know shit.
See,
Great.
me, I was very like shy in high school
Mhm.
and very under the radar. I had a bunch of popular friends,
Right.
but I was
You were
I,
cool by association because you were
Yes,
cool,
I
but
kept-
you didn't weren't
yeah,
forward.
No, I kept
Mhm.
myself in the background. Like,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
yes, and but no, they had reached out to me. And they were like, hey, like, can you DJ? And I was already booked for another event that night,
Mhm.
so I was able to make a mix, and that was very fun. To come back and
See it.
Like, how
Yeah.
I'm supposed to DJ at a place I'm supposed to be at? I was invited here.
yeah, no, that wouldn't have went really good.
Thank you.
Does that happen
They
often
said,
to
what
you?
the hell?
Like, do you get invited to events and then asked to DJ?
You.
First, full disclosure, I wrote her as a DJ, but I reminded her she's my friend and
She
that it's an
did.
open
She
bar.
did.
And I paid her in advance and extra, so don't ever do me.
She definitely made sure that
She
like,
could have just put some shit on repeat and drank the whole
She-
night.
she
She would have got
told
the
me
full
that.
payment.
And I'm like, that's
I wouldn't
just
have known
not
what you
me.
played. I don't know any song that you played. I'm so sorry.
No, I really did enjoy myself at your birthday. Like, I'm
We
not
were
even gonna
supposed to
lie.
vlog. That was supposed to be the first night we did A&B vlogs.
Yeah.
And you seen how the party went.
Yeah,
We
it
were
was
under
just
no
like,
condition to vlog anything.
No.
I think at one point I told you, do not let me get the mic back.
you did, but
I
every
got
time,
the mic. I was like,
every time. Shot o'clock.
What am I supposed to
I
say?
had
Shot
to-
o'clock came routinely
Yes.
and by every millisecond.
I was supposed to
Yes.
get the microphone and say the sweetest things, and I was like,
No.
but that was supposed to be
Yes.
me. I was supposed to say like great things. No, nothing ever came.
Okay, I'm just trying to recap. Did other people get the mic? I didn't even know you
Just
had
me.
the mic till right now.
You gave it to me. You shoved it in my face.
Yeah, 'cause I
and
did
I'm
not
like,
want it.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Good for
but,
them.
But reverting back to your question, I do get asked a lot to DJ like family events and friends
Mhm.
events, and I say yes. I say yes. but I still am allowed to like be comfortably me.
Yeah.
You know, I know I'm not gonna have to run into the worries of like, can I play this? Because I know the people. Or like I know I could tell, you know, my little cousin, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. If I'm not back, press this button. Press this button.
Press play.
But you know, I generally say yes. I don't know. I just have a big heart, and I like being around good people. So
You are good people.
Right. Plus
I need the people to book you. I need them to know, like,
Thank
you're
you.
a good time, and just you are very talented and passionate about what you do. I mean, if that hasn't come across in the pod, I hope it does now. But like, as someone, as your friend, and also someone that has booked you, like, you're the MLB
Right. I've been at the babies' parties. I've been at baby showers. Listen, all of the above, and it's always been so good. I was in a baby shower. You know how many times I said a baby, and nobody even heard me.
I know that's usually like a game.
That's baby. They didn't even catch me. I'm kidding, but you do a great job all the time. Like, you're always professional. You're always respectful. Like,
and you're on time.
Yeah, I'm very big on that. Like,
I love that for you.
Yeah, because
teach me.
I don't think we've been on time to anything ever. Not one time in our whole lives.
We're rich.
And I try to say this in a way that doesn't make me sound like I'm just like money oriented, but like it's kind of like if I'm not, you know, being booked as a DJ, I'm not gonna be there the first hour.
And you shouldn't.
I'm
Come
not
on,
gonna
guess
be
time.
there the
Who
first
the
hour.
fuck wants to be there? The first hour is terrible.
If you're booking me as a DJ, I'm usually there like an hour ahead.
At least you were there during the setup for my birthday.
Right. I'm like, I reached out to you. I'm like, what's the earliest I can get there? I don't know. I feel like when it's work related, my anxiety kind of kicks in. I'm like, I want to do a sound check. I want to make sure everything sounds good.
Yeah.
Because I had an issue one time where I was setting up and it was for a wedding. And
a wedding?
I
would have thrown the fuck up.
It was for a
wedding. I planned to book you for my wedding, so let's talk about it.
It was for a wedding, and I was not getting sound. And I'm like, what is
going on?
What is going on?
What
I
in the
just
hell
DJ'd,
is happening?
and it was a Sunday wedding too.
Oh, they were poor. That's probably what happened.
Oh my God.
If you book a Sunday, the funds were limited. We know.
I would love a Sunday wedding. Hear my ass. Shit. I just love Sundays.
That was the first and only Sunday wedding I've ever did, and it was actually at a very, very beautiful venue. But
and that's why they booked it on a Sunday, because nobody could get that fucked up. They probably had a cash bar.
No,
everybody has to go to work on Monday. No. They're leaving by 11:30 at the latest.
Oh, I never thought about it that way.
Shit.
It was very fun. They actually extended their time.
Yeah, because they had a little extra money in the budget.
She's aggravating.
So sorry.
We'll talk about this beautiful wedding.
Yeah, let us know about the budget wedding.
I was booked for a wedding, and usually with weddings, I like to ask, you know, what's the earliest I can get there? That way I can unload comfortably and just, you know, kind of lollygag and take my time. And I'm setting up, and, you know, it was like 2 hours before the start time, and I just was not getting sound. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm on Google, trying to figure it out.
Me as fuck.
They're not, you know, it's like when
Google and YouTube will get you through anything.
But in this case, it was like when you Google your symptoms, you think worst case scenario.
Yeah, nothing is
wrong.
wrong.
I need everything new.
Throw everything away. So I reached out to one of my DJ buddies, and he was booked, you know, and usually he's a family guy as well. Very big on not working on Sundays, but he was booked that Sunday. So I'm like, okay, I got to keep going down the list. What could be the problem, and who can help me fix it?
Right.
So it ended up being my controller. And I was able to ask a buddy, you know, hey, are you working today? He said no. I was able to get his controller, start on time. Everything worked out, but it was definitely like one of those moments where I just...
That's why I like to be on time.
Thank you. I like to be, early. I like to be early.
You and I would showed up at the time of the wedding and been like, well...
All right.
We'd have been freestyling on the mic.
Walking down the damn aisle, I would still be on time.
1, 2, 3 into the phone.
Singing happy birthday. Like, it don't fucking matter. I don't care.
Yeah.
I started crisscrossing in that bitch.
Battle.
Yes. I just... you know, again, I'm a water sign, I'm a Pisces, sensitive. I'm thinking like, oh my God, this is
their wedding.
Their wedding.
Right. Ever. Like, why me?
Not today. Not today.
But
On any days
it all
but
came
today.
together. It all came together, and I was able to execute. And they even tipped me. They were like, you know, you did really great. Like, we would have never known you ran into you know, an error. So
I've seen that as a like on social media at weddings. They don't give food to the DJs or photographers. They don't tip. And
tipping, you know, I understand today's economy. I understand today's economy. My girlfriend though, she is a bartender, so and even before dating her, I was always an over generous tipper. But that's not something that I expect as a DJ. You know, I kind of like take it as a thank you, but it's never expected.
Right.
I kind of lost my train of thought.
But wait, I just have a question. Will tipping get my song played quicker for DJs that are not you?
Yes.
Should I throw a 20 in a request?
Yes. This is kind of a side story, but I remember I was DJing New Year's Eve, and a guy gave me $100 to play.
I'd have played
to play
the
What's My Name
Verizon song track.
to play What's My Name by Rihanna. I played it like 3 times in a row. I'm like, $100?
You want this song real fucking bad, and I'm gonna play it every time.
Yeah.
And you know, a Drake.
Right.
A Drake feature. We love a Drake
You
feature.
Shout out to my baby daddy.
So yes, I was like, yeah, absolutely. Tipping again is not expected from me. It is courteous, but yeah, no, I know there's
Put
some
your money where your
You're
mouth
gonna get
is.
the-
Give my girl her $100
Yeah.
and stay the
Right.
fuck out her booth.
Right.
You know, I know people who like on their laptop they'll say like how much you have to pay for a request, or they'll even have like you could scan
that's a thing.
And
their
QR
Cash App.
code.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Right. Because I mean, you know, you do run into those people where you'll take one request and it's like when you give an inch, they take a mile.
Yeah.
And now they want you to play.
They're
playlist.
writing on their phone like.
That's one of the things I wondered if that was a pet peeve when people write across their phones. Like,
right.
No, I
Please
laugh
play
at
Meg
that.
Thee Stallion. That would be.
I laugh at it. I kind of use it as like, that's what the crowd wants.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
But yeah.
see, but I wonder too: is it the crowd or is it just this random girl that feels
Probably.
connected to that song?
It's
Like,
the
is
girl.
she?
It's the girl for sure.
Yeah.
You know, Meg. People like Meg. People
I
like
love
Meg.
Meg.
People. People.
Me. I am the people. I know a couple other people, but I'm definitely the people.
I like Meg.
Mm-hmm.
I like Meg. Yeah.
So, in wrapping up, tell the people where they can find you. Best way to book you.
Yes.
Plug yourself, please.
I'm at a lot of places. You know, if you like Mexican food, I'm at Andale Cantina. I'm at a couple bars on Chippewa. If you want to book me for a private party, I do have my own equipment.
Highly recommend.
Yep.
Highly recommend.
What
And,
socials
yes.
can they find you
Yeah,
at?
what are your socials? What's your
Yes.
email? Not your phone number.
Right.
We will not be held legally
No,
responsible
please don't give your
for
phone
the
number.
blowdown.
You know, my phone number is actually on my business card.
I was like, wait a minute.
But yes, one of the best ways to find me is definitely on Instagram. That's my favorite social media, at The Real DJ Liberty. My first and last name, without the R, at gmail.com. And yeah.
And it's all going to be in our description below.
Yeah, we
but-
got y'all. Don't even.
Yeah,
don't even trip.
just click the
Just
links.
tap
You're
in.
gonna find her if you tag our reels. She's gonna be tagged in them, or select our reels. She'll be there. But
tap
Yeah.
in.
This was fun.
I'm so glad. Listen, one more cheers. One time for the one time. Cheers to DJ Liberty and her
Yes,
passion
thank
and
you
her skill
so
set.
much for
Thank you.
coming.
Thank you. And until next time.
And this is
An A&B Conversation. Like I would